Dr. Elizabeth allegedly made a very huge sacrifice for Tadenikawo just to please Ooni of Ife, just to make Ooni of Ife happy. And in her words, she wants her husband's happiness to be complete. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. Is still on the Royals. Dela writes, happy weekends to you people. My people, my people. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Please do not get tired of hearing this word thank you from me, because I appreciate you from the depth of my heart. Well, if you're here and you're yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Report reaching us right now is that Dr. Lizzy has made a very huge sacrifice for Ooni of Ife and Tadenikawo. You do know that Dr. Lizzy happens to be one woman that has a very great understanding in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. I have told you, I do not live with these people. These are all alleged news. I am not one that will hear something good about somebody and come and try to twist it. I have heard that this woman has a very good understanding, and whoever her counselor is, the person is doing a great job, because they are doing very well by counseling her as much as they need to cancel her. So they say the sacrifice she made right now is that she had decided that she will not stay inside the palace, that she is going to live outside. You know that last week there was a report that stated that she decided to go and buy herself a house after they had that altercation with other wives who said that if they must leave, that she will leave, because she is the one who is fueling the leaving. How come she has not gotten, Oluni has not gotten her a place? And they were thinking that the reason why Dr. Lizzy has been making, very frantic about them leaving the palace was because she was trying to push them out so she can stay with Olori Nami. But with what is happening now, it means that it's not the case. Dr. Lizzy just wants Ooni of Ife to be happy. And Dr. Lizzy already, from her own words, she said that Queen Naomi has always been there, that she has made up her mind to marry a man with so many wives. So she does not see what difference it will make if one more wife comes into the palace, which happens to be Queen Naomi. Now, Dr. Lizzy, being a medical doctor, is the one who is taking care of the Ooni of Ife. She's the one who understands the dynamics of the health of the Ooni of Ife. From what we are hearing, that he has developed BP already because of this show. Apparently, that is why Dr. Lizzy is very lenient with her decision to ensure that Queen Naomi comes back to the palace. Now, you do know that Dr. Lizzy's mom has gone to speak to Queen Naomi several times. Even the father preached and spoke to Queen Naomi. And Queen Naomi has been adamant that if the wives do not leave the palace, she would not come. And for a minute, it does look as if Dr. Lizzy thought that maybe one more reason why Queen Naomi is still declining is because of the fact that if she had not stated, like, nobody is saying anything about herself, and she decided that she was going to go and buy a house. She bought that house, and when she bought the house, they say Ooni of Ife said under no circumstances will a woman like Dr. Lizzy, who has been very, very supportive, use her money to buy a house for herself. That Dr. Lizzy is his wife, and he loves Dr. Lizzy, and Dr. Lizzy is a good woman, great woman with great understanding, that he's going to make sacrifices to ensure that Dr. Lizzy is okay. And so now the house that Dr. Lizzy bought for herself, they say Ooni of Ife in turn has paid that money to Dr. Lizzy, and Ooni of Ife has bought, they say, a house that he wants to renovate, and they say as we speak now that they have brought down the house and that they want to start building, that he is building the house for Dr. Lizzy so Dr. Lizzy can move in. Now, this is happening because Odua elders said that they agreed that the wives will stay for 90 days. We have gotten a date for which they say Queen Naomi is returning back to the palace shortly after the wives will leave. So I think this arrangement is being made owing to the fact that the wives are leaving and Dr. Lizzy's house should be ready before that time. So I think the date that has been, slated for Queen Naomi to return back to the palace is a date that of course, all of this event will have to happen before Queen Naomi eventually returns back to the palace. So they said that Dr. Lizzy sacrificed this all for Ooni of Ife and Tadenikawo, because she said she wants Ooni of Ife to be happy. She wants Tadenikawo to come in. They said Ooni does not think about anything than Tadenikawo, that nobody knew Ooni had this kind of love for the son. But people are saying, why would you not know? That's his only son, for crying out loud. Ooni, you know that Ooni has other children. Oh. There is this Ademiwa. There's even an information about Ademiwa's mother. There's a beautiful girl that should be about 15 or 14 years old. Ademiwa or Ademi. That girl is Oni's biological daughter. A lot of us have been thinking that that girl is a sister's daughter that Oni takes as her own. That girl is Oni's that biological daughter. But they said that because Oni had these children out of wedlock while he is a king, that Ile-Ife tradition does not allow him to admit publicly that those children are his own until he's out of the throne. That is why, yes, so they will say his daughter, his daughters, his daughter, when they are doing celebration and all of that. And but because they said the way he got them from Ayaba's concubines and all of that, that is not something that he will come out on his own to go and say, but he can acknowledge them and love them and, you know, provide for them and protect them and all of that. So, but with all of these children Ooni of Ife has got, Tadenikawo happens to be that one child that is so much in the mind of the Ooni of Ife. And some people are saying it's probably because he is a boy and he happens to be the only son, and that in the Ile-Ife custom, there's something about the king and boys having a boy child, that only had that issue until God blessed Queen Naomi, blessed them with this child. So that is why Ooni of Ife does not play with Tadenikawo. So Dr. Lizzy, understanding all the dynamics of all of this, decided that she is going to be that one woman that will make sacrifices for the Ooni of Ife, and she has sacrificed hugely because she is actually officially going to leave the palace. Queen Naomi will be staying inside the palace all by herself with the Ooni of Ife, and there will be no Dr. Lizzy or Lashley or anybody. And I think at the end of the day, you know, God has shown that He is indeed God, and we await the day that this whole thing will come to, you know, an end where we will begin to report from a very different angle of events in Queen Naomi's life. Wanted to bring you this update. I'm going to bring you more. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.